Welcome to the final days. Today is August 9th, 2019. Today we will be viewing footage that appears to be streaks of fire shooting down from the sky and some extremely large celestial orbs, none of which is mentioned by mainstream media. These are all signs that we are living in the very last days according to the Holy Bible. Later in this video, I'll explain why this is good news and cause for celebration. The images you are about to view were obtained over the past few days from the Federal Aviation weather cameras in Alaska. Now, most of you are probably aware that the northern cap of our Earth has been burning out of control for some time now. The smoke is visible on satellite imagery. These fires are in the northern Alaska, northern Canada, Russia, other parts considered to be the far north. Millions and millions of acres of land are burning out of control, yet no one seems to know why. Do you really think it's possible that a catastrophe of biblical proportions like this can occur with no one having a clue to the cause? Not likely. A few days ago, I was looking through the Alaskan weather camera images, which anyone can do by simply going to the webpage address at the top right corner of all these images. I don't have any special access to these images. As a matter of fact, I was banned from this site long ago, they thought. As I was looking at early morning images from the southeast-facing camera in McKinley, Alaska, I noticed a really dark sky in one image, and then just 10 minutes later, the sky was very bright. This is unusual, so this led me to begin looking at more in that same general area, and I noticed a bright flash in one image while looking at the east-facing camera in Teller, Alaska. At 3:50 a.m. local time, it almost appeared as if an explosion had occurred. The right side of this screen is facing southeast because the middle of this screen, the camera, is facing east. Then I noticed that the east-facing camera in Talkeetna, Alaska also showed a flash around the same time. Again, it's on the right side of the screen, which is southeast. So I went to the south-facing camera in Talkeetna, and I found streaks of fire coming down from the sky for 3 full hours. Now remember that this camera only takes a picture once every 10 minutes. So just imagine how many of these actually fell when it's only capturing one image for a part of a second every 10 minutes. And since they're all coming down at approximately the same angle, I'm guessing these are meteorites. Meteorites start fires. And to be honest, I didn't check daily to see if this is a daily occurrence. But in order for the entire northern cap of the Earth to be burning, I'm guessing this has to be a frequent occurrence. Anyone can check these images daily or nightly by visiting the web page at the top right corner. In case people are wondering where meteorites would come from on a repeated cycle like this, the most likely source is the planetary system that has now intermingled with our solar system, causing increased earthquakes, volcanic activity, and many other problems. The east-facing camera in Yukon River Bridge shows that bell-shaped projector that we've seen many times before, and here it's masking a large celestial object that has just eclipsed the sun in these photos. This projector, in combination with the atmospheric chemicals, works successfully to hide these large objects from public view. Some contrast helps to bring out this object better. And as I've mentioned before, if I only apply the contrast to a small area of the image, it really works much better to bring out the details of these celestial orbs. Why would our leaders spend trillions of dollars on the technology to hide something like this? Because the enemies of Christ do not want you to know how close we are to the end. The enemies of Christ do not want you to turn your life over to Jesus before your time runs out. Information is at the end of this video telling you how to accept Christ into your life. Here's an even larger celestial orb, captured by the southeast-facing camera in Yukon River Bridge. The chemically produced clouds are very effective at hiding these enormous objects. The celestial object in these images is gigantic. These objects are disturbing Earth's tectonic plates and fragmenting our jet stream, causing earth conditions that Jesus describes in the book of Matthew chapter 24, when he provides a list of all the things that occur in the very last days. Our video wouldn't be complete without viewing that red, fast-rotating orb we see daily from Alaska and Canada. I apologize that these images of the red orb aren't clear, but the atmospheric chemical spraying throughout Alaska and Canada is at a historical high level. The celestial orbs we have been viewing are part of a massive planetary system, which will make its closest pass to Earth during the 7-year, biblically foretold time called the Great Tribulation. God's wrath upon this earth will be occurring during the Great Tribulation. But all of this is actually good news and cause for celebration, because Jesus has promised to remove his faithful followers from earth before God's wrath is unleashed upon the earth. This is commonly called the rapture, which will take place quickly and quietly. The New King James Version of Luke chapter 21 verse 36 reads, "Watch therefore, and pray always that you may be counted worthy to escape all these things that will come to pass." Jesus is referring to God's wrath. He is saying that those who are counted worthy will escape all God's wrath. The Bible repeatedly promises that faithful followers of Christ are not appointed to God's wrath. To be counted worthy, we must be living in holiness. A link in the description box below discusses what holiness is and how to achieve it. The reason that your eternal soul has been sent into this fallen world is so that you can choose to love Christ out of your own free will and live according to that love. This is the only reason we are here in these temporary flesh bodies. These next few screens will tell you how to accept Christ into your life in the event you are seeking him. Simply pause the screens if you need more time to read the text.